Cupak and Gerantang. Cupak and Gerantang were two siblings, but they had different appearance and attitude. Cupak, the elder, was fat. His hair was masked with a big pot belly. He loved to eat, a sneaky and bad young man. He was totally different with his brother named Gerantang. Gerantang was a handsome young man. Every woman who saw him would adore him. He had good attitude. One day, their parents commanded them to work in the farm. Gerantang did what he should do, like plowing the soil, planting, and cleaning the farm from rice weeds. But what did Cupak do? He played and went around looking for something to eat. Then when dusk came, he came back to the farm. Gerantang had finished doing what their parents told them to do. He saw his brother came, but he asked him to get home because their work has finished. On the way, Gerantang decided to wash his body on the river before going home, and he asked his brother to get home first. Without any refuse, Cupak agreed to Gerantang's request. Cupak was sneaky. He threw himself to the mud. He walked as if he had done hard work. He shouted to his parents. Then his father came. "You know, I finished all works only by myself, while Gerantang is having fun with many girls," shouted Cupak, and his father was very angry with Gerantang. Then Gerantang arrived home with tired but clean body. He wanted to take a rest, but his father was so angry and could not control himself. He said many harsh words to Gerantang. Gerantang was shocked, then decided to leave the home. He thought the house would be better without him. Knowing that his brother had left home, Cupak tried to catch him. I tried to bring him back to the home. Cupak persuaded his brother to come back home, but Gerantang was a determined young man. Along the journey, Cupak always mourned, and he was very hungry. Gerantang asked him to back home, but Cupak stuck with his decision to follow his brother. Finally, they arrived in an unknown region. They approached the food seller. Cupak asked her with impolite words. Then Gerantang repeated the questions with such a polite words. "Where is it? Why is this land so quiet?" Then the food seller replied, "This land name is Kediri and become quiet because our princess was stolen by Imenaru, name of giant." Without any doubt, Gerantang wanted to save the princess, although Cupak persuaded Gerantang not to disturb Imenaru. He is very scared. Then Gerantang fought Imenaru by himself. Imenaru died by stabbing of Gerantang's wrist, a means of fighting which looked like knives but wavy. Gerantang asked his brother's help to calm out him and the princess. Cupak pulled the princess' hand, and princess succeeded to get out. After helping the princess, he closed the hole and let Gerantang inside. Then Cupak brought the princess and told the people about his victory. Because of his bagus story that said he had saved the princess and killed the giant, The king thanked him and giving him the throne. Since that day, every single day, Cupak had to be served by suckling pig and many kinds of foods, and he was also an arrogant king. He commanded his soldier to throw Gerantang away to the river in order to his laying would be not refilled. On another corner, an old couple with no children found Gerantang on the river bed. They took him and brought him into their house. Year after year had passed. They considered him as their real child, and Gerantang loved them as his real parent. Every day, he helped his host parents to prepare good quality of flowers. Then his parents sold them in a traditional market near the palace. Coincidentally, the princess loved to buy many flowers from this couple. One day, the princess realized that the woman using gold ring that had were used by Gerantang. She asked the woman to invite her to woman's house, wishing that Gerantang lived with this old couple. After arriving there, her wish was granted because she found her real hero finally. She sobbed and moaned emotionally, and she asked the old couple to permit her to invite Gerantang to stay with her in the palace, and of course expelled Cupak, the big liar. Her father was very happy since the princess went home together with Gerantang. Then they got married, and the throne automatically to be Gerantang's. The people were very happy because the full king had expelled from the land of Kediri. The end.